Yo, yo.
Hi, my name is Braden, and I was in grade today when I was forced to watch my second ever basketball game.
Very nice. What's going on, Stick Crew? Welcome back to the Stick Crew podcast.
My name is Finn Van Eekirk, joined by my co-host Spenny Castle and Connor Furta Farley over there on the other side. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube if you're watching, and follow on the Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, and follow the Stick Crew on Instagram and on TikTok. Boys, Shedeur Sanders.
Sure you got all of them.
Yeah, we covered them all.
Shedeur Sanders finally had his breakout game. Danny Dimes and Zach Ertz are out for the season. Phillip Rivers is going to the Colts to replace Danny Dimes. The Chiefs and the Cowboys playoff chances are slowly down the drain on life support. Boys, let's get it going with our Stick Crew standouts. Spencer.
Stick Crew standouts. Yeah, I mean, this one's pretty easy. Michael Wilson, where did you come from? I was not familiar with your game, my friend.
Fucking hell, man.
Like, insane. They go ahead and they draft a guy as high as they drafted Marvin Harrison Jr., and then really they just had the guy sitting behind him the entire
Yeah.
time. So,
It's a real shame for a guy that's invested apparently his whole fucking life in Marvin Harrison Jr. Everywhere I could get him ever.
Yep, and would not sell him to me for anything. I bet you wish you did.
I'll give him to you for Michael Wilson.
Yeah, Michael Wilson, 16 targets, 11 receptions, 142 yards, and 2 tutty downs.
Yeah.
37.2 fantasy points on a 79% snap share. What?
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
What?
Yeah, that's stupid.
This is highly concerning for your Marvin Harrison Jr. stakes. Granted, in dynasty formats, who knows what that quarterback room is going to look like next year, so it might just not even matter at all. But you're definitely thinking that the Cardinals are looking at this guy like,
Yeah.
what do we have here?
Yeah,
How fucking bad is Kyler Murray, man?
Yeah, right?
Jacoby Brissett's making Michael Wilson look like he's Randy Moss.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I hate to see that I sold him in the Dynasty League, but I did end up getting like a second and a third and at the time.
Which at the time was an absolute robbery now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now who knows, but
Because what is that? That's 3 of his 4 games. Well over 100 yards in 2 of them.
Yeah, he looks fucking good with Jacoby, man.
And it's just like reception percentage is fantastic. His target share is fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
How insane is it that we're in like week 15 and I would comfortably start Michael Wilson over Justin Jefferson?
It's like,
And I wouldn't even bat an
it's
eye.
gross.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I think I just locked into Jay Jetta's 50-point performance this week.
And let me guess, you own him nowhere?
No.
Neither do I.
No. I actually think I play him.
Yeah.
speaking of disgusting, let's hear your Stick Crew standout here, Connor.
Yeah, man, Jahmyr motherfucking Gibbs is just still doing that thing, man. 37 points, 3 tuds on the day. I'm looking at it right now, man, and Jahmyr Gibbs every second week is the most deadly player in fantasy football.
It's like
Going back to week 7, man, this is how the alternations looked. At week 7, he had 36.8 points, followed by 5.8. Followed that up with 38.2.
Yep.
Then we had a nice little 19 bomb the week after, that's pretty solid.
That's
but it's
solid.
boom, 55 fucking points the week after that. He's take your solid and double it.
Yeah.
11 last week. And we're back to 37, man. So going into week 1 of the playoffs, I'm not looking forward to the 11 points I'm going to get out of Jahmyr Gibbs this week. But if we survive to next week, man, holy shit.
Let's just hope you have a bye.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, he's just doing unreal shit, man. That's his only his second RB1 finish on the year, which is a little surprising.
No, you've had Jonathan Taylor this year, so that's
Exactly,
probably
yeah.
stymied quite a bit
Yeah, I
of
think
that.
he's. I mean, he was RB3 in that week. He was pushing 40 points, so
Yeah.
that's just mental. But
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, he got hot at the right time this week, man.
absolutely.
They needed that win so bad, and they got it done.
Yeah, 100%. And kind of back to what we were talking about, I think it was last week. Like in dynasty formats in that S tier, you have Gibbs, you have Bijan, and I mean in my opinion I think you have Achan,
I think you have Achan at this point too.
but dude, I mean is Gibbs not the top of the tier now?
I don't know.
It's close, man.
I think he's probably clear of Bijan right now.
Like how is he not the top
In
of the
terms
tier?
of this season, yeah.
What's
And
crazy
last-
about
Why
Gibbs,
not?
man, is like Achan and Bijan are. I mean, Algier cuts into Bijan like more than we'd like him to, but Gibbs is still in a pretty like solid split. He's not seen a
totally.
higher than a 75% snap share all year.
No.
Like
It's-
if they move off of Monty at some point, like I'm scared of what 100% snap share Jahmyr Gibbs looks like, or 90% snap share Jahmyr Gibbs looks like.
absolutely. And now do you think, I don't know, do you think that Bijan's still the better player?
Yeah,
Worst
I do.
situation? I agree.
Yeah, I do. I think it just in terms of a pure running back, Bijan's probably better.
But how do you put Bijan over Gibbs at this point?
No, I don't think you do. I think it comes down to
crazy.
situation. I'd much rather be on the Detroit Lions than the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
like,
question.
at the end of the day, and same with Achan. I'd much rather be on the Detroit Lions than the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so my Stick Crew standout, boys. None other than the one and only.
You know, I had it.
you put it on. I knew you put it on.
Hold on,
That's crazy. No way you got the glasses too. That's insane.
All right, before they get us
Wow.
for copyright, I'm going to turn that off. And
I already know that the one thing taken away from that clip when that hits Instagram and TikTok is the fact that I have no fucking rhythm and I cannot dance at all. I guarantee you that's the only thing taken away from that.
yeah, for those listening and not watching, I just put on the newly acquired Shedeur Sanders jersey. I'm sorry, TJ. I was going to give it to you as a gift, but no longer.
Man, it is
But
ballin',
She's a
man.
keeper.
Shitter Sanders decided to drop 35 fantasy points, so now you don't get a present, TJ. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, holy fuck, man.
Yeah, that was...
I have been waiting for this.
Oh, that was a fun game to watch. And I mean, I know it was against the Titans, but like, still, man, you know, just pretty unreal stat line for the rookie. 23 for 42, 364 yards and 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, but he made up for it with 29 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown
Yeah.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
And how about the fact that he looked that much better against the number 1 overall pick in a
Yep.
head-to-head matchup, and the guy gets drafted in round fucking 5?
Yep.
yeah.
Asinine.
Like I was saying a couple weeks ago, like it had completely been derailed for him. He just wasn't the 5th round prospect.
No, it's fucked, man. It's been fucked. I said it coming into the draft. Now I'm a big Buffs guy. BBG.
BBG.
BBG, I said he's a 2nd round prospect. And I was selling my guy there. But if he's a 2nd round prospect, what the fuck are you, Cam Ward?
Yeah. Not to mention Dylan Gabriel going before him.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, not even the fact that this guy wasn't even the first quarterback drafted on his team this year.
Yep.
Mental, man. Mental.
And so what does this do for rest of season in terms of picking him up off the waiver wire? I know he was our top guy on our waiver wire post, but you know, are you potentially starting him with their schedule in playoffs here? Depending on who you have, obviously, but
I think depending on what your waiver wire looks like, if you had a guy like Daniel Jones go down,
Yeah.
I think you got to throw a significant amount of fab down on Shitter Sanders.
Yeah,
because
I
if he
agree.
performs even remotely close to this week to week, that's a league winner.
And you know what? He won't.
No, he probably
Like,
won't.
the hype is fun right now. He's
Yeah.
not giving you 350 and 3
No.
tuds every week.
No, but I mean, against Chicago, Buffalo,
Exactly.
And then Pitt.
He'll get something.
yeah, like even if he does some of that,
Yeah. And you know what, man? If you're like competing in the toilet bowl this year, just have some fun, man.
have some fun.
Have some fun.
Absolutely.
Bench Patrick Mahomes and put the boy in.
And rock some Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Until the
Why
wheels
not,
fall
man? Yeah, just ride until the wheels fall off. It's,
Totally.
It's exciting, man. I'm pretty thrilled about it. TJ, shout out to TJ. He was pretty thrilled about it too.
Yeah.
Taking Shedeur Sanders at what the 201
Yes, the
201
which was,
in our
which was a reach.
Superflex Dynasty
Yeah.
rookie draft, which was
yeah, so-
not a single person in that room was like, you know what, man, I can see how that's a good pick.
Listen, man.
Everyone was going, oh my God, thank God,
Yeah.
Luther Burden, Colson Loveland, and Cam Scadaba are going to fall to me in the remaining picks.
At least he went round 2 somewhere.
It's barely a round 2 pick.
It was at least he went round 2 somewhere.
Didn't
know?
Matthew Golden go literally right before him?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, and that's I think Shedeur had more points than Matthew Golden's had all year
Yeah.
just on Sunday, so it's something.
Maybe
Definitely.
TJ knows something we don't.
But I mean, you know what, man? He's handled it with so much like grace. I feel like every week the media is asking Shedeur Sanders, like, "Oh, why is your coach such a fucking idiot?" And he's not biting on any of it. He's like, "Oh, no, he's a good guy."
Yeah.
When, like, by all means, man, if he had these character issues everyone was so worried about, why is he not out there going, "Oh, my coach is a fucking idiot"? He wouldn't be lying.
Yeah. Well,
At the end of the day.
and then you got guys like AJ Brown that just squeaky wheel
Yeah.
over and over and over again. Like you think you would see that out of Shedeur after the hand he's been dealt in the NFL so far.
Yeah,
But now he waited it out, man. He showed that he has some promise for sure.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have to hear more from Dylan Gabriel's girlfriend. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Fuck you. Gabriel's
Oh,
So
there you go. That's what we have to say about that, I guess.
don't fuck with my dog Baby Prime, man. Perfect timing.
All right, moving over to our injury updates, you guys. Daniel Jones, biggest one of the week, Achilles injury.
Oof.
Indiana Jones is done for the year.
Yeah.
You hate to see it with kind of their miracle run that they went on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse run. That's looking to me right now.
Yeah.
It's-
it was not looking great towards the back half.
No, it's been rough.
Even
man.
with him healthy, right? But
Um,
it just it's
yeah.
their hope has kind of gone down the drain at this point now. So
I mean, we're staring down a week of Phillip Rivers football in the big 2025, which is pretty crazy. Grandfather, by the way, Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
is,
Literally.
actually
You
has
said
a
he had-
grandchild.
how many kids?
He has 10 kids.
Who should they be
10
under in the
kids.
power rankings?
10
Just out of
kids.
curiosity.
Yeah, we'll get
let
to
him
them.
hear it.
Yeah.
We'll get to them.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz as well, ACL out for the year. Also hate to see that. Just a veteran that has
And such
been
a
around for so long.
such a consistent piece too. Like
Yeah, and
even if he wasn't completely rostered in your league and you had a bye week and Zach Ertz was sitting there on the waiver wire, you're like, I'm fine.
Yep.
I'm okay.
Safe play. And yeah, I mean, just an ACL tear at, what is he, like 36 or some shit.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
That's not promising for future
No.
prospects.
But I mean,
it is promising for future prospects.
Yeah,
Not his future prospects.
we'll get to him in the
Yeah.
waiver wire too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, the Commanders, eliminated from playoffs, so it's not like that's
No.
huge for their
No, it's not.
applications there.
It's
but-
worse for us than it is for them. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, I feel like for most people, he was somebody who probably got off waivers, right? So
Yeah, it's probably if you did draft him, he was probably last
Late.
2 rounds. You're like,
Yeah.
he's a reliable backup tight end for me, but
Exactly.
just sucks. It's one less reliable option out there.
another commander, Jaden Daniels, dealing with some left elbow soreness. We saw Mariota go into the game for a little bit last
Yep.
week, and
God, you guys had a feast on us about the RG3 thing. My God.
Yeah, no, we heard it. Yeah, they're not the same. Well, buddy.
Not looking that different.
Yeah, I mean, it's eerie, man.
It's not the same injury. It isn't. the
It's
same.
not. No, it's not the same situation. And no, I mean, I don't think any of us hope Jaden Daniels turns out like RG3, but the striking similarities of a Washington quarterback off of a phenomenal rookie season dealing with injuries in general in year 2 like this is,
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
And you know what the biggest argument was? We're not out yet. We're not out yet. We need him to get in. It's
Yeah,
like,
that too. We can still win the division, one guy said. And I said, well, mathematically, yeah.
yeah.
In
like
reality, no. Yeah, it is like Braden, yeah.
the Dolphins are
Yeah.
making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, no, they're not.
Less than a 1% probability, by the
Yeah.
way, I saw today. Yuck.
Not happening.
Yeah. And like, what's up with the luck in our TikToks and our reels? You know, just we post something about Jaden Daniels getting injured, and then something happens.
Yeah.
We talk about panicking about the Colts, and then there
Uh-oh.
goes. You know, it's like we have some sort of stick crew.
Yeah, we're good
Stick
with the
crew
bad
voodoo.
luck.
Stick crew voodoo.
The crew voodoo.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, even the Chiefs, man. I've jokingly thrown out the Chiefs a couple times there, but that's a dumpster fire now. That's a
That
who
which
knew? All it took would start a podcast, and I could cause the downfall of the Kansas City Chiefs. Should have started this years ago.
Yeah, the Etsy witch doctor I hired is draining my bank account, but it's sure worth it.
Yeah, you're welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
But moving on over to CeeDee Lamb, he's in concussion protocol. Not what you want to see from someone who just came back with a really good performance. And I've heard today that he's doing a lot better, so that's a decent sign. But I don't know if him playing this week is even in the realm of possibility. I know the Cowboys kind of need him to.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
Probably not.
It's probably in the realm of possibility, but it's they do really need him to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do see though that someone else who we'll also talk about later, I believe, ends up stepping up and kind of taking that workload and actually does pretty good with it. So
Yeah, fuck. We'll get to him.
to be mentioned later.
Another guy who's also in concussion protocol is T. Higgins.
Again.
Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah.
Higgins in concussion protocol again.
Yeah. And it's just, man, like, I heard that there was some controversy about the Bengals bringing him back in too early or
He
something.
went back into the game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was a little second concussion in 3 weeks. Putting him back into the game, man, it seems it's a little iffy.
You be careful. End up with a
Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa situation.
Yeah, or 4 years from now, T. Higgins is stripping his clothes off and running to the locker room like Antonio Brown.
It's always a possibility. You really hope not, but
Yeah, fuck. Shout out to AB. That's
hey man, you should really come onto the podcast sometime. Sure, you have some great takes.
we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
If you're seeing this anywhere, we'd love to have you.
And our last guy here, David Njoku, with a PCL strain.
Yeah. Harold Fannin season anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin to the moon.
Oh yeah.
And, I mean, they're not making playoffs, so.
Nope. Let the young guys play just with or without David Njoku.
Yep,
Yeah.
totally.
He is. I think he's probably on his way out after this year anyway.
I would agree.
Week 14 recap. Lions get a big win over the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. Really big playoff implications. And like I said, man, Lions were going to take that game.
Yeah, we were.
I know
probably on
you
that
agreed with
train,
me,
yeah.
I believe, and then everybody else disagreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, how? We should have known that the Dallas Cowboys were gonna choke in the moment
Oh.
they needed to win.
Oh,
yeah, true.
Obviously. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs plays out of his mind. St. Brown plays through his injury. Looks really good, though.
Tough motherfucker, man.
Yeah. What a football player, hey?
Yeah.
He is the shit. Do we see the Cowboys standing a chance in their matchup this week? Do you think they can still possibly sneak in or what?
I doubt it. I think now at
They
this
do-
point, like, they need to rely on other people too.
They do play the Vikings.
I think they win that game.
Probably.
Yeah.
What
I don't know,
are
man,
they
like-
number one weakest opponent against wide receivers? And that's like the
Something like
strength of
that.
the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, George Pickens should eat
Yeah.
But I mean, even he, man, like,
And so should aforementioned other person.
yeah, but fuck, man. I mean, George Pickens was just kind of half-assed doing his thing out there on
Yeah,
Thursday. He's kind of back to those traits, which is concerning.
Gotta love that, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of George Pickens, we'll go over the Steelers and the Ravens. Steelers beating the Ravens in a pretty controversial no touchdown
Yeah.
catch that kind of ended the game there.
I don't know where that line blurs, man. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
either, but like, what I'll say is the Baltimore Ravens should be able to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers
That is
with or
true.
without that catch.
That is true.
I thought it was a lock going into the week.
I
but
did too, yeah. And like, I do realistically think that should have been a touchdown, but
Agreed.
fuck, man, the Ravens are. I don't know what's going on there. They're barely beating shitty teams. They're losing to mediocre teams.
I mean, it's just over. It's done.
It's looking that way, yeah. Yeah,
At
like
least
they're.
for this at least for this year.
fuck, I
But
don't know what it
there's
said
a real
there.
possibility that it's scary times for that franchise.
I mean, they're lucky that they can still win the division, which is fucked.
Yeah.
They're at a 30% playoff chance.
Yeah.
So they need some Pittsburgh losses and shit, but
I just don't have a lot of hope.
no, I don't either, man.
Losing to them doesn't help.
Well, that's just it, right? Like if it comes down to a tie, they've lost that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've they're their own worst enemy now, man.
Yep, absolutely.
Lamar Jackson does pretty good on the rushing side of things with 43 yards and a rushing touchdown, but only one pass touchdown and an interception to go along with that. So I don't know. His passing has just been awful this year.
Yeah, and I think he's got to be playing through something.
Yeah, I think he's the kind of guy that you throw some feelers out on if you're looking to contend next year.
Yeah,
dynasty
well, and I think
format.
he'll be fine next year. Yeah,
But hey, there's going to be people
There'll be
at
panickers,
age 28 that are going to be going, "Oh my god,
yeah,
it's over, and I need to get rid of him right
yeah. There will
now."
be panickers, man, but it's I don't know. I think he's probably been playing pretty hurt this year.
I see a huge rebound for them next season. And honestly, I don't really see them winning any more games.
This year, yeah,
I see a good pick in the draft, and I see an easier schedule next year, and I see a huge bounce back from the Baltimore
yeah, I
Ravens.
agree.
They do have a pretty tough schedule to end the season.
Mhm.
This year's just a write-off.
If you told me that Shador Sanders would have a better fantasy performance than any game Lamar Jackson has played this year,
Mental. Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
I
that
would
is
have called
wild.
you fucking crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. More 300-yard passing games than potential MVP favorite Drake May too. Might I add,
Yeah, I saw that.
on his
Act-
career.
Actually crazy.
Lamar Jackson's only had one game this whole year with over 250 passing yards.
Yeah,
It's
it's been rough,
just-
man. It's been. Yeah.
The 1 year I draft him in the family league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck,
Damn it.
yeah, so,
Yep.
Damn it. Oh well.
get back at it next year.
Moving on. Titans beat the Browns.
Yeah.
Most Browns thing ever, you know. You have an unreal performance by your rookie quarterback, and then you take him out in the last fucking play to lose the game.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin Stefanski,
Oh.
like, what the fuck, man? That guy needs to be fired.
Yeah.
Like, that is actually malpractice on the job.
Like
we-
just horrific play calling, man.
awful. That's just, like, it's inexcusable.
And like even Quinshawn Judkins, when he had the ball at the end there, just like looked back at whoever it was, and like it looked like they all just had no clue what was happening.
They probably didn't. They're like, hey, why the fuck's our quarterback not out here?
Yeah. Like
Looking for him out wide.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Kevin, he's thrown for 350 yards today and 3 touchdowns. Maybe bring him back in. But
Yeah, who would have thought?
yeah, just gross, man. Yuck.
yeah, not really surprised. I mean, if you're tanking on purpose, as it was labeled the tank bowl, you know, like
Yeah.
good for you, but that's just
Hell of a tank job, Kev.
such a gross look on you as a coach
Oh, it
and,
is,
and
man.
just on the franchise, right?
Yeah. Who knows, though? Maybe the fucking Rough Riders have a defensive coordinator opening or something next year. So
A good thing that comes out of this game, though, is Tony Pollard's season breakout game, which is like,
Of course it was.
why
Against one of the best defenses in the NFL, too.
Yeah.
Like, again, such a Browns thing that their phenomenal defense would let the Titans 30-piece them.
Yeah, right. Like 25 carries, 161 yards, 6.4 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns on a 59% snap share.
Yeah.
I am not overreacting to this. I expect much more of what we've seen from Tony Pollard all
100%,
year than
yeah.
this. So if you are looking for starts, I mean, if he's your only option, go ahead. But I would
Don't bank on Tony
I'd look
P,
elsewhere. I'd look
yeah.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Going over to the Saints with a huge upset over the Bucks. Is it time to panic in Tampa?
Yep.
Probably.
More than likely.
Yep. Because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
There's, at a certain point, Mike Evans is not saving you.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
And it's rough, man. It's been a crazy hard fall off. I mean, Baker was like an MVP favorite for the first 4 weeks of the season.
they were such an exciting team to watch. They were
Yeah.
pulling off all these crazy fourth quarter comebacks.
Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl contenders.
It's like what
Emeka
happened?
Egbuka was looking like rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all like gone south.
You have to sit Godwin. You have to sit Ibuka. You
Yeah.
have to sit Otton. The only one that you can really rely on is Bucky Irving, who kind of does it, not efficiently, but he gets it done on 49% snap share, which is
Yeah.
crazy to me. But
I mean, listen, man, if you're fucking fighting for your life in a division against Bryce Young and the Panthers, yeah, it's time to panic.
yeah.
Yeah, thank God
100%.
for them. They're in the worst division in the NFL.
Yeah, they're still at the top of the division, so it's like
barely.
they maybe still get a top 4 seed in the playoffs, but fuck.
Yeah.
It's kind of
100%.
it's kind of like the Ravens, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have a certain Saints receiver in our waiver wire section? Because if we don't, now's the time to talk about him.
I don't think we do.
Yeah, Devon Vele.
We had him last week.
Broncos legend.
We
Devon
did
Vele.
have Broncos legend Devon Vele last
Broncos
week.
legend. This will be more of a desperation pickup and play, but
Yep.
it's looking a little bit more consistent at this point with some higher upside if he ends up falling into the end zone. But the one I really want to talk about is Devin Neal.
Sure. Yeah.
He had a game.
19 carries. So that is his backfield
Until Kamara's back, if Kamara's back.
until Kamara's
Yeah.
back, and he shows off a little bit of his receiving upside. As much as it was only 1 target, 1 reception, it did go for 14 yards.
Yeah, I mean you'll take 15-point running back game out of your waiver wire pickup.
100%. If that's if Devin Neal's out there in your waiver wire and you need to start, I feel confident that he can get you something done as long as Kamara's out.
Yeah, that's another guy we told you to grab last week.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. All right, Bills beating the Bengals. It was such a good game in the snow, in the fucking blizzard mess, whatever was happening in Buffalo that usually does around this time of year. The Bengals, man, they had the lead. It was looking fairly comfortable for them until Joe Burrow had to choke and throw 2 interceptions at the end.
Just brutal, man.
And yeah, it sucks because I was kind of rooting for Joe there personally, but I mean,
Still an elite fantasy option.
yeah, you're starting him no matter what.
Yeah.
still.
Nothing wrong there, man. And the Bills, this is a big one for the Bills too.
Yep.
They need that. I'll say, man, like if the Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year, it's never gonna happen.
It's looking like it.
You finally got the Chiefs out of your way. The Broncos and Patriots are not. They shouldn't be a serious problem for Buffalo.
Yeah,
And I'm
realistically.
a Broncos fan. Like we should not be standing in the Bills' way in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If they don't get it done this year, it's never happening.
Khalil Shakir gets bailed out. 3 for 2, 16 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
And that touchdown is the only thing saving him from yet again another
Stinker.
coming in as a consistent option for you no longer is. If you
Yeah,
have,
that,
if you
like,
got other
15
options,
point
I would
floors out there.
110% look that way.
And they also 100% like cannot go into next season with Khalil Shakir as their wide receiver 1.
Well, and like, who does he get next week? Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
You're telling me Khalil Shakir? I mean, fuck, he's going to now. But you're telling me Khalil Shakir?
No,
is gonna
will it
do,
into existence.
Yeah, Khalil
Let's
Shakir
put it out there.
isn't gonna do jack shit.
Yeah, that's going to be a
against
huge
Christian
game, man.
Gonzalez.
That's going to be a very telling game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Josh Allen continues to do his thing.
Yep.
Not really surprised there.
James Cook keeps. I mean, all right game, good usage, good snap share, good yardage.
Yeah, just
Gets
kind
into
of
the
a-
receiving game. It's all right.
All right game for Cook.
He's a low end RB1, scores you a touchdown, ends up being a high end RB1, and he can have those pop games for you. But
Yep.
looking like he probably needs to get into the end zone to do that for you most of the time.
For sure.
Vikings put on a whooping against holy.
You almost said the Vancouver
I
Canucks.
almost said the Vancouver Canucks.
The Vancouver
Washington Commanders.
There
Come
you go.
on, let's hear it. I'm cutting that out.
Oh.
I think that mix-up needs to be studied because don't see a single similarity between those two teams. Actually,
I do. They're both
actually,
ass.
yes, there is that.
It's kind
Yeah,
of where it stops and starts, but they're both ass.
Yeah,
yeah, my guy 9, man, he's
Yeah.
back with a
No,
ven-
he's not.
with a vengeance.
he's not back.
He is he was there.
Yeah,
He did play.
It definitely raises a lot of questions in terms of starting Justin Jefferson for the playoffs.
He gets out targeted
Yeah.
and more receptions on the side of Jordan Addison again.
Yeah, I'm even more concerned now that they actually finally played a good game and he still was just a non-factor.
Mm-hmm. It's highly concerning. I think at this point he's kind of a Titanic player where he does go down with the ship.
Yeah.
And you do have to throw him in your lineup because he can pop off. But I'm like, if you're sitting in a situation where you got a guy like Wan'Dale Robinson or him,
Yeah, if you've got someone that you got off of, you got some steal on the wire or something earlier in the year, then it's
like I'm starting
finished.
Wan'Dale Robinson over him. That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Against the Cowboys and the Giants?
Yep.
Yeah, and until we see him get more than 6 targets.
What about a flex? Is there a chance you'd put him in a flex spot?
I mean, because you probably have to.
You could look at your team, and if you got solid, reliable options all the way through, and that's going to be that upside piece that catapults you ahead, and you can afford to maybe get 4 points, sure.
Yeah, there's just some gross guys that
But
I'm
if-
starting over them though.
If you're looking at your team and you're going, all of these guys are boomer bust, I'm not putting Justin Jefferson in my lineup.
Yeah.
Yikes, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It is actually wild.
I want to hit a really sad gritty right now.
And to think I was practicing before the season started.
Aaron Jones, meh game, decent usage, decent yardage on the ground, 1 target, no receptions, usually his bread and butter. Very good schedule coming up though with Dallas,
Yeah.
the Giants, and then Detroit. So
It is kind of weird that no one really performed from a fantasy standpoint.
And
if
Jordan
anyone
Addison,
zipped 'em.
he still got 7 targets,
Yeah.
only 10 fantasy points.
Terry McLaurin, kind of low end wide receiver 2, mid wide receiver 2. You can play him, but you never really know what's going to happen. Aside from those yards he gained in overtime against the Broncos, that game would have been a little bit different too. So
Yeah, it could have been, yeah. I mean, he got a touchdown in that overtime period and a couple
Mhm.
big catches, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from that, if you really need a running back option, Chris Rodriguez might be on your wire. Probably not at this point,
Yeah, he's probably,
Um,
again, I told you the last 2 weeks, I think.
but it's it's fairly consistent usage over there in Washington, but still not
No,
nothing special.
He's not going to win you your league or anything.
Highly desperation play, totally playing Tony Pollard over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, rest in peace to Bill, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, rest in peace to Bill.
That 3 weeks of the preseason was the best time we could ever had together.
It was magical.
It was, yep. The golden days. Yep. Call me Bill. It's like, I fucking will. Now you're just Jacory.
All right, the Jaguars beating the Colts. Daniel Jones suffers his injury.
Yep.
We think that's kind of it.
I
For
think
the
that's
Colts.
a wrap on the Colts for the year, yeah.
Yep.
They had their fun. This was our Colts. This was our team.
Yeah.
But
They bled blue.
They did.
Yeah.
they bled blue.
they
And now
bled
they
very
bleed
much.
red.
Yeah, good God, man. Just brutal.
What do we got on fantasy? Brian Thomas has a slight resurgence here.
Yeah.
Target share and receptions are not promising. 6 for 3, 87 yards. And then on the flip side to that, you do end up Jacoby Myers with 10 targets, 4 receptions, 39 yards, but falls into the end zone to give himself a 4th consecutive week of back-to-back fantasy points in PPR scoring formats. So,
Yeah, it's huge for him. So you're starting Jacoby Myers over Justin Jefferson, obviously, right?
yep.
Which again sounds fucking stupid.
Now, do I feel confident in either of these guys? No, I think this is totally going to cannibalize each other. It's looking like Brian Thomas is starting to kind of come back into at least health a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe not entirely.
Yeah, but it's not. We're not getting the Brian Thomas this year that we would have liked.
No, absolutely not. I mean, so both guys are, in my opinion, flex options at best.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're both playable, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. How do we feel about Brenton Strange as a tight end option?
Just like a fine play.
Yep.
Would you guys rather start Brenton Strange or a guy like TJ Hawkinson? Same scenario as Jettis.
I think Strange has a higher upside,
Yeah. God, man.
which sounds
What
so
has
weird.
JJ
to say.
McCarthy done to my fantasy options?
I know,
Hawkinson did have a touchdown this week.
Did. Yeah.
but a big bright side is there's not a whole lot of question of what's going to go on in terms of the running back room in Jacksonville. Even when Tootin gets some snaps there, it seems to be that Travis Etienne is the one that is getting into the end zone and fairly consistently giving you points. So that's a confident start in my books.
Well, on the flip side of that game, though, man, I'm worried about Jonathan Taylor for going into fantasy playoffs.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stack boxes. That is going to be
That is
extremely
the
tough.
only weapon they've got.
Now,
I think he's going to get so much work, though.
I
will.
do too, but I just don't think it's going to be productive work. If everyone knows that you're having to run every play,
Yeah.
it just becomes. And I think that's what opened things up for him so much this year is because the last 3 years have kind of been like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, they've got Jonathan Taylor and nothing else.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes comes in and opens up the offense a bit this year.
Yeah.
And they were able to get away with more. You know, they were able to do more with less.
Yeah.
Less production from JT, but
So obviously, still a must start every week. Guy is phenomenal. He'll probably get you there off usage alone.
yeah, he's probably looking at like 20, 25 carries a week because at the end of the day, they are still fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah. But the problem is you do end up forfeiting a lot of that touchdown upside.
Yeah, it just becomes a very one-dimensional offense.
Yeah, 100%. I don't see, as much as I love my boy Phil, I don't see Phil getting her done.
No. Grunk.
Grunk.
Yeah.
All right, the moving over to your Denver Broncos, Connor. Let's hear it, man.
Yeah, shout out to 25% of our newly found fan base. Yeah, take back that 1 seed, get a big tiebreaker over the Patriots if it comes down to that. One of the bigger stories out of the end of this game, the Raiders kick a field goal to cut the lead to 7 at the end of the game in a game that had an 8.5 point spread. And bettors were fucking pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed. It is that felt very much like a Vegas call.
On the Broncos side, the receiving game, Troy Franklin, 26% snap share.
Yeah.
Starting to look a little weird there.
Yeah, I think Pat Bryant's kind of creeping in on some of that territory.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we have Cortland Sutton starting to kind of take back some of that role that he was missing for a bit there.
Yep.
Yeah. It's weird there. It's not, I don't know if it's you can confidently start any of them. I think right now the one I feel the best about is probably Cortland Sutton.
Of
and
course,
that's-
just the safest bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that translates to the game too, right? He's kind of the safety blanket for Bo Nix there, but
Yeah.
RJ Harvey, man, everything I said last week that I was kind of disappointed in his breakout against the Commanders, he kind of delivered on this week.
Yep. And you know what? He actually looked really good on the ground.
Yeah, he did. No, he had a good game on the ground.
Good game in the
good little bit
receiving
of
game.
receiving work.
Especially if you're in PPR leagues, 6
Yeah.
targets, 6 receptions. Like you'll take just
Yep.
just the points for the receptions.
He'll take the
alone.
receiving work alone, yeah. But I don't know what did he end up with on the ground.
17 for 75,
Yeah,
4.41 yards per carry, and a rushing touchdown. So you know what?
Yeah.
That gives you a pretty good day. Granted, going up against Green Bay, Jacksonville, and then Kansas City, I do not expect the same production
No.
to occur. Maybe he does get it done in the receiving game again, but I would not bet on that
yeah,
on that rushing work.
I'm comfortable starting him right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be comfortable starting him too.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable starting him right now.
Ashton Genty, stinky again.
Yeah.
It's as much as he has had a very piss poor season for where you drafted him and for the kind of prospect he was. I am taking that buy window all off season. Every chance I get, if someone is selling Ashton Genty lower than they were at the start of this year, I'm buying.
Yeah, and I mean it's like we said, man. This is the worst that situation gets.
Yep.
Probably looking at a new quarterback next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully they revamp that O-line somewhat.
Yeah.
Maybe hire a coach that doesn't have dementia.
Might be a good start.
Yeah, maybe they go a couple years younger and hire Phillip Rivers. Fresh out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's he'll be fine in the long run.
Bowers must start tight end every week. Not
Yeah.
much more to say.
Yeah. He's bounced back fine.
Totally. Anybody else start sit wise?
In that matchup
No,
alone,
not much.
I mean,
Bo Nix is your quarterback, then
don't start whoever the
Sure.
Raiders quarterback is. Jack Besh finally kind of does something here. If you're looking for a really deep pickup, maybe for the playoffs, this would not have been the first time if he continues this pace that we've seen a rookie receiver break out in the last part of the season.
On a shitty team,
especially
yeah.
on a shitty team.
yeah, on a shitty team is when they kind of like to get those guys going towards the end of the year. So
82% snap share. That is a career high, and like his next closest is 75%,
yeah,
in which he got 1 target, no reception. So this is definitely looking good for a guy taken in the second round and looked at as a fairly good prospect. 6 for 6, 50 yards,
yeah. This is when you start trying out those younger guys.
deep stash.
Yep.
Yep.
Going over to the Bears at the Packers. Packers sneak away with that win. Very close game.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining game to watch.
Ends on a pick.
They only ends in a pick. Jacobs gets that game-sealing touchdown, and the Bears streak finally comes to an end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we all took Packers last
Yeah, I think this kind of felt like the
time.
end point there.
Yeah.
We get Jaden Reed back in the receiving game. What a game by Christian Watson. Now, that being said, it's bolstered by 2 touchdowns, only 4 for 4, does get 89 yards.
Yep.
He's just going to do that for you. I mean, he is a solid flex start, that being said, though, because as much as he's a little bit flighty here and there, the week before he gets 10 targets, the week before that he gets 7 targets, and that's something you can deal with in your flex, especially if you need someone.
Yeah, he feels like the most startable of those receivers right now.
But do be forewarned that Jaden Reed will more than likely, as he gets healthier, eat into that.
Yeah.
4 targets right off the hop. Not a good day for him, but I mean, you really could have worse.
Yeah, you could. And I mean, like we've said it so many times this year, it's just a gross wide receiver room to call at any given point.
But at the moment, as far as we can see, Christian Watson.
Yeah, right now it's Watson.
Yeah.
Totally.
One other thing to note. DJ Moore legacy game. 3 targets, 1 reception for -4 receiving yards. What the fuck happened there?
Yikes. He was wide open on that last play of the game, though.
Mm-hmm.
No Odunze in the lineup.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, especially for everybody who bet on his line, you were heavily disappointed. You were thinking that you were gonna get maybe some old DJ Moore in there.
Yeah, you were
considering we
probably
didn't have a
hoping for
Doomsday.
top option production for sure.
And that indeed did not happen, not even close.
No.
Luther Burden,
6 targets.
yeah, Luther Burden 6 targets, 4 receptions, 67 yards. To me, it's looking like the end of DJ Moore.
Yeah, I think so. I think he probably gets moved in the offseason.
Another takeaway is I don't trust anybody in that receiving room.
Not terribly.
No, not at all. I think Loveland as a tight end streaming option if you need one.
Yeah, and they're
Um,
just a running team too. Like I trust both of the backs there more than I trust any of their receivers.
Yeah. And with
Agreed.
Loveland, if you're going to get a point over double-digit receiving yards, he often has to end up in the end zone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's he has done it fairly often recently. It's not something you can bank on, but if you need a streaming tight end, I don't really see a breakout necessarily, but if you need someone, there,
Yeah,
that's-
you put them in and you hope for the best.
yeah, pretty much.
Moving on over to the Rams, getting back on track against the Cardinals. They got a much needed win there. Even with Michael Wilson going nuclear, doesn't matter because they just steamrolled. Blake Corum had a hell of a game.
Yeah.
That is scary times. That is scary. That's a second game going for over 10 yards per carry
It is, yeah.
in a row.
Yeah,
That
he looks
is
damn good, man.
Terrifying. He looks phenomenal. And he evenly splits with Kyron Williams. Now, does that mean I'm scared about Kyron Williams? Absolutely not.
No,
does it
no.
cap his ceiling? Yeah, 100%. But he still goes 13 carries for 84 yards, 6.46 yards per
Yeah.
carry, and a touchdown, still involved in the receiving game.
think you're looking at something else, man.
I think this offense is just so well oiled. You produce 2 wide receiver ones and 2 good running back options in the same year.
Yeah.
When that offense clicks, they click, man.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, when they're on, they're on.
Stafford hopping back into that MVP favorite spot again. I mean, Patriots were on bye week, so fair enough.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like kind of his chance. If he had another stinker like he did last week, then things probably don't change. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
no head-to-head comp this week, so
It's going to be a big test for
it's gonna be a tight race.
Drake May playing the Bills this coming week. It's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, it'll be telling for sure in New England.
We can quickly dive into just because I think he deserves his flowers because he's just having a crazy year. 11 targets, 7 receptions, 167 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns for Puka Nacua.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's game breaking. He's a league winner, and do you know what the snap share he did all that on was?
it's pretty low.
I want you guys to guess.
60.
72.
44%.
Yeah, and it was
Wow.
44%, 7 receptions, 167 yards, and 2 tuds. This guy is the future of the NFL. I don't think it changes for a
It's-
very, very long
It's
time.
Matthew
That's unreal.
Stafford, man. I'll be very curious to see what Puka looks like post Stafford.
That is a fair point. Granted, do I think he's the real deal and legit enough?
He is, for
to
sure.
to keep himself in.
But
the
we've
wide receiver
also,
one
like-
conversation.
I
Yeah,
think there was a guy we were talking about earlier that's very much the real deal. Legitimate wide receiver one conversation.
that gets nerfed by the quarterback. Yep.
And we just talked about starting Michael Wilson over him.
Yeah, that
You
is
know,
true.
it's Matthew Stafford is a cheat code to fantasy wide receivers.
He is.
It's ridiculous.
He is 100%.
He's done it for 15 years now.
Yeah.
Do you think if they win a Super Bowl this year, do you think he just ends it?
I think he should.
I don't see why not.
I think if you win the Super Bowl, yeah. I don't think he has to.
That's 2 in the last 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, he'd be looking at like an MVP Super Bowl year.
And probably yeah.
Which, like, at the same time, that's hard to not come back from.
That would be such a satisfying way to end
It is,
career,
yeah.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
there's like no better way he can go out. But also at the same time, he just won the MVP and potentially the Super Bowl. Who knows, man? Could be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a legacy to kind of leave behind there.
I just wanted to shout out our TikToks once again. We posted the the one of us talking about Puka Nacua and that he would be a cheat code if he got the same amount of touchdowns that Devontae Adams did.
Yep.
And, oh, look what happened.
Yeah, you're welcome, Puka. Cortland Sutton would be so good if he started getting like 3 touchdowns a game.
In terms of Devontae Adams, yeah.
The stick crew voodoo.
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, let's just start manifesting these
yeah,
guys.
Just gonna sneak that in there.
I'll
Yeah.
hit up my Etsy witch doctor and see what she has to say.
J.K. Dobbins' Achilles recovery. I'm sure he could be back next week.
Devontae does not have his most inspiring day. But I mean, he's Devontae Adams. You roll him out every week, and he's playing with Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
Enough said.
Yep. Totally.
Yep, all there is to it.
After an absolute heater last week, Sunday Night Football lets us down once again with another stinker.
I don't know if it let us down. I was pretty happy with it.
With a satisfying finish.
Yeah.
The Texans beating down on the Chiefs.
The game sucked. But
Patrick Mahomes looking like a shell of himself. It was very telling for what's to come.
Nico Collins looking legitness.
for half.
Yeah,
for half football.
Stroud didn't even look that great, man. But like he just got a few really good long balls, and that really saved him.
Yeah, they did. That offense does just enough.
And that's the thing about Nico Collins too, is he can play the long game, he can play the short game.
Yeah,
he is just such a complete wide receiver that it's hard to be game scripted out when you're a guy like him. And I know he hasn't had the greatest season so far coming up, but I think you're starting to see now why you drafted him where you drafted him. And I do see more good matchups to come against Arizona, Las Vegas, and then the Chargers in Week 17.
Yeah, it's looking like all that production from last year didn't really go to his head, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to lick my wounds on this one. Woody Marks has a good day. I will not lick my wounds on the fact that he was wildly inefficient. 26 carries, 68 yards. So 2.62 yards per carry. I think something else happens in that backfield next year. I'm not sure that they rock and roll with him right now. I think he's just the best option, and Nick Chubb's injured. So we see that he gets some receiving work. He 3 targets, 2 receptions for 8 yards, ends up scoring a touchdown off that. Really does save his day off the touchdown. Don't start Woody Marks again. If you did, I'm still sticking him on my bench.
That's heavy touchdown dependency.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, no, the Chiefs, man. I'm singing, dancing. What was the meme I posted to my story the other day, man? Is funeral food be so good you forget who even died. Yeah, I'm eating it all up.
Yeah, you did say you were going to show up in all black, and I mean, here you are in semi-black.
We're pretty close, yeah.
His black joggers just weren't clean.
Yeah, listen, it's until I see that fucking E eliminated next to their game, it's not over.
Yeah, 100%.
But once it's over, man, I am. Yeah.
You'll be hey, both of us will be happy campers.
It's a parade inside my city.
Popping bottles.
Isaiah Pacheco.
What the fuck, man? Just what the fuck?
Yeah, shout out the betting.
Yeah.
Now,
which actually ended up panning out all right, but fuck.
Both wildly inefficient. Kareem Hunt plays more snaps, gets more rushes. Saves his day with a touchdown. Not even saves it. He gets nine fantasy points.
Yeah, serviceable enough, I guess.
Going forward, if you need to start him, if you need to start one of them, is Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
I still don't feel good about that. But
more of a flex.
More of a desperation flex kind of play there.
Yeah, and you're banking on a touchdown, which he's been getting. He's been getting the touchdowns consistently, but if he doesn't get one, you're fucked.
Rashee Rice happens.
Yeah, just a lot of drops, man. Just an ugly game.
Yep, he comes back. And he gets the Chargers. Then he gets Tennessee. That matchup against Denver is going to be a little tougher. But that being said, he is also an elite wide receiver up against an elite corner, so you can still see production in that game.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
Nope. 0 catches, 0 yards. Welcome to the Pat Surtain Penitentiary, bitch.
Travis Kelce He's just been so goddamn consistent this year.
Yeah, just
You just keep rolling him out. Dud game,
guess,
but
man, but
you just
fuck,
keep going.
Go marry your pop star wife. Be a billionaire, man. Just call it a day. Get a podcast with your brother. Just get it done, man. Podcasting gig's not so bad.
Still has 5 targets, 91% snap share. Just doesn't go his way.
Yeah.
Has a bad drop.
Horrible drop.
But yeah, roll him back out. He's better than anything you're gonna find on the wire for sure.
Yeah, you're still not replacing Travis Kelce with a wire pickup.
Yeah.
No.
Not likely. And he's like as much shit as Mercedes Wash. He's still had like a quietly pretty decent season.
Do you know what he is right now?
Tight end 4, 5.
3.
Yeah.
He is tight end 3 right now.
Yeah. Like he's still
would've
been.
thought?
There's
pretty
Brock
solid.
Bowers. There's Sam Laporta. There's
Yeah.
Trey McBride. Like,
Yeah.
It's miles in between Trey McBride and Travis Kelce, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
The
100%.
The drop off steep for
but,
sure.
but that just shows how steep the drop off is with tight end in general.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So if you have a guy that's
if you
even
have him, you play him.
if you have that guy that's in that second tier, if you really want to even put him in there, you still start him every week.
Yeah, you do for sure.
Alrighty, going over to your Los Angeles Chargers.
Hell
Won't you be
yeah.
pumping your fists?
Taking
know what?
out
You know
the
what?
Super Bowl champs.
You know what?
Good.
It feels good. It feels good. Was it ugly? Yes.
Atrocious.
Did I expect anything different from that Chargers offense against that Eagles defense with our abysmal O-line? Hell no.
That game was Rishi Nakum in a training bra.
Now,
Hey, but the best part is though is that Jalen Hurts was much uglier than
then the
than
entire
your
Chargers
entire
team.
team.
Anything.
So.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was awful, man.
Yeah.
That was it was a good audition, man. He actually looks like he could be the next quarterback of the Chargers. He was hitting those boys with good consistency. Really getting the ball to them. Got it to them in a pivotal moment in overtime. That's what you want out of your quarterback if you're playing for the other fucking team.
Yeah. Well, segueing into the other quarterback in that matchup,
Yeah.
not a great passing game, which you don't see a whole ton of out of Justin Herbert, but my
No.
God, was he the best running back on that team? 10 carries
Yeah.
for 60 yards. A game after breaking his hand, and he goes out there and he just does what needs to be done. I think for sure it's less of a box score matchup success in my opinion, and more of an eye test. He looked clutch, and he did exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Probably could have done a little more, but again,
I'm glad
he got sacked how many times?
a lot. Felt like
Sacked.
every
He got
third
sacked
play.
7 times
Yeah, that
in
O-line was
one
awful.
game. And you know what? And if you watch that game, he was not dancing around in the pocket waiting to get sacked. He was not holding on to the ball too long.
Oh, he's
That
fighting for his
was
damn
that
life,
O
man.
line being
Sack City, bitch. Sack
absolutely
City, bitch.
atrocious.
Sack City, bitch. Sack City.
I felt like we
bitch.
gotta insert that clip of Devontae Adams in Vegas. And I'm gonna fucking die out here.
Do we know if that was the most sacked a quarterback has been all year? Wow. Okay, I found it. It's not far off, but Geno Smith got sacked 10 times against the Browns.
Against the Browns.
Shout out
So-
Myles Garrett.
So it's not number 1 on the year, but
Number 2.
yeah, it very well might be. It
Yeah.
very well might be. Yeah. So, oh, it actually gave me this right here. Finn, you can cut all the fluffy shit, but yeah. So it's fourth. It goes Geno at 10, Fields at 9.
That Broncos game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it goes Josh Allen against Houston.
Right.
And then it goes Justin Herbert against the Philadelphia Eagles. So, again, considering 7 sacks, everything that's happened in that game, I'm happy about it. What I'm not happy about is Lad McConkey isn't back anymore, and it's driving me fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I mean that running back room, man. I know we were talking about it a bit yesterday. We were cooking up parlay,
Mm-hmm.
just waiting out and seeing. I'm glad we did because Kamani Vidal got more work than I thought he would have.
Yep. Now Hampton.
Justin Herbert got more work than I thought he would have. He was the
Yeah.
leading rusher on the day. So.
Yeah. Now Hampton goes 13 carries for 56 yards,
Yeah.
4.3 yards per carry, 2 receptions, 1 for a touchdown. Like this is just there's numerous guys on the Chargers that if I didn't already own, I'd be going out and buying it, not just because I'm a Chargers fan. You
Yeah.
can get a discount on Amari and Hampton. You can get a discount on Lad McConkey, who is going to be without Keenan Allen, and a significantly better offensive line next year.
Yeah.
These are things in your offseason. If you could start to make moves for some of these Chargers guys.
And this season, I mean, he's startable the rest of the year.
Hampton.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Like
I mean, Vidal's in that. What we kind of figured he would be. Like he kind of earned that right to.
Yep.
See some work the rest of the season, but
Yeah.
So how do we feel about going into fantasy playoffs with Lad McConkey, Kamani Vidal? You're probably likely starting Hampton no matter what.
ideally, if you have Vidal, you probably got him because you had Hampton.
I think Lad McConkey right now is a reasonable flex play.
Yeah, and even then, it's like, oof.
Because, I mean, you do end up...
Would you start him over Jettas?
Yep. Yeah, I would start Lad over Jettas. 100% I would start Lad over Jettas. I trust the quarterback situation significantly more.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, and as much as this was an awful game,
It's not like Quentin Johnston like aided into anything this game.
No, it was just an ugly game. Like from start to finish, it was pretty gross.
I don't think you take a whole lot away from either receiving room aside from the fact that AJ Brown is now getting the ball again.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I would kick Lad back out there as a flex play if you needed one. But I mean, if you have something better, do not be afraid of the name value because that offensive line is awful. And with a guy like Lad, who isn't gonna, well, he might, but with a guy like Lad who sometimes needs his routes to develop a little bit more, I would go out there and I would wait. I would not start him right now.
No, not if you got something better out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Right on.
Oh,
Do we want?
before we move over, this is huge. Saquon Barkley bounces back
Yep.
in a big way. 20 carries, 122 yards, 6.1 yards per carry. Touchdown. No receptions, which is strange, considering that's one of his best skill sets, and considering the game script. But anyways, he's got a fucking amazing schedule coming up here.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for
Vegas, Washington, and Buffalo.
Yeah.
Like, you now no longer worry about Saquon Barkley, and you put him in, like,
with confidence.
With confidence, don't even look at it
He's
twice.
not sitting on your.
And I knew,
No.
man. I knew yesterday on the broadcast, these stupid fucking commentators.
Yeah.
Like, Saquon's only ran for 20-plus yards 4 times this year. I was like, he's fucking the next play. He broke one off for 20 yards.
Yeah.
And then 50 yards after that, I was like, thank God.
Yeah, and this matchup is way too good to, like, if you manage, I don't know, like, if you got an RJ Harvey, or if you got who's another running back who's kind of broken out this year.
Henderson at points.
Henderson also has a good playoff matchup though.
He does, yeah.
Do we got any still alive, or have all the rest of them fallen
man.
apart?
Yeah, everyone's kind of fallen off. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is kind of leveled out.
Are
too.
you starting Saquon Barkley over Jonathan Taylor?
Starting both?
If you have,
that's
yeah,
just nuts.
I guess so. I guess you probably don't have a choice there. Let's say you do. Just humor me,
If
even though
you're in
you
the
won't.
luxury of, fuck, probably,
Yeah,
yeah, probably. Jonathan Taylor's situation's gotten so much shittier.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah. More than likely, you're having to start both of those guys, and you're not too sad about
Oh,
it.
what a fucking
Even-
problem! You're having to start both
yeah.
of those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. But aside from that, yeah, I think it's kind of covered the bases on that one.
Very encouraging a week out from fantasy playoffs to get some signs of life out of Saquon and AJ Brown for that matter. 3 weeks in a row, he's cracked 100 yards. So
Yeah, we
I'll take
can
it.
move on over to our adds and drops segment for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who are some guys that we're looking to cut ties with going into the playoffs here?
Ooh.
Because I got one that I just released, and just because of name value, I had a couple people question it, but it was Ricky, it was Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
It was Ricky Pearsall, and it was it was a little controversial. A couple people were like, "What are you doing?" But like,
Yeah, there's a couple guys you can
but you
Keon
look
Coleman,
at this,
if you've been holding him for whatever reason.
if you still have him,
Cooper Cup, if you've been holding him for whatever reason.
How about Rico Dowdle?
No, I don't think I'd cut him.
no way.
No, I don't think I'd drop him. But
No.
I'm definitely like probably not starting him right now.
Yeah.
What about Tyrone Tracy? You dropping him?
Ooh.
If
That
your
depends on
options-
what your running back waivers are a lot more thin than wide receiver waivers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about for Blake Corum? You dropping Tyrone Tracy?
Yeah,
fuck, I think I am.
yeah, I think
Yeah?
I am.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I
Are
am.
you
Okay.
dropping David Montgomery for Blake Corum?
No. Nope. I would never do you like that, Demo.
What about Zach Charbonnet?
I think it's the same thing.
Zach Charbonnet
Yeah.
or Blake
Except one's
Corum?
playing. Yeah, maybe
I think about it. Yeah.
The only fuck. I was gonna say
I'd think about it.
because it's the same thing. If one of those guys goes down later in the season, they both turn into elite options.
Would you
Yep.
drop Kamani Vidal for Blake Corum?
Probably. Yeah, I probably would.
I probably would. I think Hampton's gonna reclaim that.
Yeah.
Especially-
Yeah, I think this week's probably the best it gets for Vidal with Hampton back.
And I think like it's Hampton's first game back, and he Vidal that's so tough. Yeah, I probably am. Yes. I think-
Ramondre Stevenson.
I think going into the actual NFL playoffs, I think Hampton's going to get a shitload of work.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Maybe not right away this week, but
No, but also like they're probably making the playoffs, so they're
looking to
gonna-
get your
they're gonna wanna
your
get him up
stud
to
back
shape,
into NFL form, right?
yeah.
And he looked good. Like he was super capable with his work, so.
Oh, for sure.
Anybody else we're kind of looking at here? There's one that kind of sticks out to me that's that I am totally cutting ties with.
Huh.
And he just had his best game of the season. And I am cutting ties if there's a better option.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin.
Yeah.
Mike Evans coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like there's a couple that like, yeah, just kind of mid-tier wide receivers.
Like, who'd you drop Godwin for? That's the only tough part.
Christian Watson.
Flournoy.
Yeah, like if you have I like that example. If Christian Watson's still sitting there, then that's a move that I'm making.
Yeah, I think I'd do it for Christian Watson. I don't think I'd do it for Flournoy, no.
What about Jerry Jeudy or Luther Burden?
No. I don't
No, I'm
think I
keeping
would.
Godwin over those.
I don't
two.
think I would. If Jerry Jeudy and Shador looks encouraging next week, then no, fuck Jerry Jeudy.
How about dropping Roma Dunze? How do we feel about that? It's pretty. It's
in redraft.
in redraft, obviously.
Redraft?
It's pretty crazy thinking the kind of start of the year he had, but
No, I don't think I could do it.
I don't think
I just don't know who would be on waivers that it would be.
one more guy that I'm staring at, Quentin Johnston.
Yes.
Yep. I think at this point I'd drop QJ.
You drop QJ for any of those three guys, Flournoy, Watson, Jerry
I don't think I
Jeudy?
would. I don't think I would for Flournoy.
I would for the other two.
I think Flournoy's a big like boom streaming option this week if CD's out.
You drop, but you would drop. You would drop him for Watson and Judy.
Yep.
I would drop
Yeah, I
QJ
think
for
I
both
would.
those guys. I mean, that's not a secret that I'm not a big fan of Quentin Johnson either, though.
Yeah, I think I'd do it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go into our Week 15 predictions, you guys,
Let me pull them up.
and we'll fire them off here. Who we think is going to win each matchup this week, starting with Thursday Night Football. We got the Falcons at the Bucks. A little divisional matchup here.
Bucks need to fucking win.
They do need to
They
win.
just need
This could be a bit of a trap game, but I
It
see the
could
Bucks
be,
taking
but,
it at
like,
home.
Yeah, it's gotta be, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
All right, we got another one here on Sunday. Pretty good one. Ravens at Bengals.
Bengals.
Oh.
I think the Bengals pull it.
Bengals.
Oh. I think it's the Ravens because they just played 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and the Bengals are probably fucked for the season. But yeah, yuck.
All right, we got Raiders at the Eagles.
Yeah, give me Philly.
I think the Eagles
Give me
have,
Philly,
have to
yeah.
take that.
That's a bounce back spot.
Cardinals at Texans.
Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans. I don't think the Texans are losing the rest of the year.
I'm with you. Chargers at Chiefs.
Give me the
Yeah,
Bolts.
give me the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah. The Chiefs would have won that game against you guys yesterday. I'm sure of it.
I don't know. They haven't. They've looked like
I kind of
shit,
agree.
too.
I don't think Mahomes would have played
They
the way
looked-
Jalen Hurts would have.
No.
They look like shit too, though.
They looked like shit against the Texans D though.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But
Which
they
is
haven't.
like,
They haven't looked good all year.
And the Chiefs are also like in full survival mode right
They
now.
are. They need
Not to
that
mention it's
win.
very hard to sweep a division rival.
If they lose, they're eliminated, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I think they go down to
I'm
like a
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think they'll make it interesting.
I'm back to back in it with my Bolts.
That's
I was-
just a tough sweep.
I was right last week.
It's just a tough sweep.
I was right last week. It's gonna happen again.
All right, we got Patriots at Bills. What's with all these good games at 11 a.m. on a Sunday?
Yeah.
These should all be primetime games. Like,
Yeah, again, man, I'll go back to the same well. I don't think it's fucking that easy to sweep a division rival. I was at that game earlier in the year, and like the Bills should not have lost it. Everything went wrong for them.
I think I'm going Bills.
I think I'm going Bills, yeah.
Bills as well. They need their revenge.
But listen, if the Patriots win and sweep the Bills, then
This is a very,
Then
very
you'll
telling game.
shave your head.
it's a hugely telling game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Jets at Jags. Gross.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
Jags here too. Commanders at Giants. Yucky.
Give me the Giants.
Yeah, it's at home. I'll go Giants.
Give
Fuck
me the
it.
Giants. That'll be fun.
Yeah, man.
Should
the
be a
Commanders
shootout,
have been
right?
So bad.
Yep. Give me the Giants.
Yeah.
Browns at Bears.
Oh, why can I see the Bears just totally fucking
I
this
think
one?
this.
This could be a trap.
It's the Bears. It's got to be the Bears. You just lost to the Titans. It's got to be the Bears.
I'm going Browns, dude.
What?
Go Browns.
I'm
Browns,
listen here, buddy. I'm high on the
Browns.
Shadur supply.
Yeah. I said,
No, you're
I
not.
said give it to him.
Are you actually?
I'm going with the Browns.
That's
Give it to
crazy.
him.
I am going with the Cleveland Browns.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That one's listen, we can afford to take a loss or two here and there.
Yeah.
So
We got to be ballsy because clearly our safe
Yeah.
picks weren't really working out for
it
us
gets
that
the
well.
people going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Panthers at Saints.
Yeah, I think
Panthers.
the Panthers probably, yeah, they just do what the Bucks couldn't last week,
Yep.
I don't know why.
which is mental.
I just have this feeling that the Saints are going to win again.
Ugh.
Which they could, because the Panthers seem to lose to shitty teams and then are phenomenal against great ones.
I'm going Saints.
Yeah.
I don't love it,
No,
but
I
I'm
don't
going
blame you.
Saints.
I don't blame you.
I think the Panthers are hungry for that top spot.
I think the
man.
Panthers, yeah, I think they should really be wanting to go to the playoffs, but
Yeah.
I'll go Panthers.
especially, I mean, the Bucks play on the Thursday too, right? So they'll know
Yeah,
just how much they need to win that game.
that should change things. Lions at Rams.
Fuck, I hope this is a good game.
Oh, oh,
I'm going to pull a sneaky one. I'm going Lions. Love to know what that sound was. Oh.
I think I just came at the.
You
thought
sound
of
like
this
Grandpa
game.
Grandpa Farley getting out of bed.
Damn, this game's either gonna suck balls or it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, true.
Fuck.
I want to go Rams, but I can see the Lions winning it.
Oh kind of can see the Lions.
I'm going Lions.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the Lions.
Wow, we're going Lions.
In a sweep, wow.
Colts at Seahawks.
We're gonna look like such idiots.
Probably.
Colts Seahawks.
Yeah, the
It was Seahawks even when Daniel Jones was healthy.
Yeah.
And now that there's Philip Rivers there, it's even more the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Packers at Broncos. This one's interesting.
God, it is.
Give me the Pack,
Ooh.
but I do not feel confident.
The streak ends.
Mm.
You think the streak ends?
I think it'd be in
I don't know.
Broncos fashion.
I'm going Broncos. It's at home, and they have their home streak still, right?
Okay, well, since I've got Finn on my side, I have to go.
Can't leave me here by myself.
I'm going with the Broncos, but fuck, they're so due.
Yeah.
And I almost want them to, like, take one loss before the playoffs.
Why?
Just to, like, sharpen them up a bit.
You don't want them to ride that high,
Yeah.
all the way in. Yeah,
Have it
the way
all
to
come
the first
crashing
round
down,
exit.
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, you almost want them to take one to sharpen up, but
I know
that'll
you
be
can't do
that'll
it.
be how my Christmas gets ruined by the Chiefs.
Uh,
Titans at 49ers.
Yeah,
I
San
think
Fran.
that's an
San
easy.
Yeah.
Vikings at Cowboys for Sunday Night Football.
Cowboys.
Yuck.
I think I know.
Why the fuck is that? We're at the point of the season they can flex games out
I
now,
know.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
I
How the
know,
fuck did they
all
let
the-
this one fly by?
all the good games are in the morning.
Why the
man.
fucking shit was Lions Rams not flexed
Oh,
to Sunday Night
God.
Football?
Monday night's worse.
Yeah,
I give
Monday
me
night
the-
is worse.
Give me the Cowboys, but Jesus.
I'll go Cowboys too. Dolphins at Steelers on Monday.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
what the fucking
Oh.
shit did they cook up with? Are you telling me the primetime games this week are the Falcons and Bucks, the fucking Dolphins and Steelers, and the Cowboys and Vikings?
Yes, they are.
Did fucking Saddam Hussein schedule this week of the like what the fuck? Awful.
It's
Yeah, they're
gross.
terrible,
Give
dude.
me the Steelers though, so that Braden's playoff hopes can finally just die, and I don't have to hear about it for another week.
Hey, man, I agree.
Yeah, I'll go Steelers, man.
Damn.
They looked pretty good against the Ravens.
Yuck, fucking yuck.
All right, that's going to bring us into our hot takes this week, boys. Hot
Ooh.
takes.
Hot
I actually like.
fucking takes.
Who wants to go first?
I do not. I actually don't have mine thought up yet.
Because I will. I'm going to go with a guy that had a bit of a down game this week, but with the health of CeeDee Lamb in question against my Minnesota Vikings, man, I'm going with Mr. George Pickens. And I think that he goes for 170 yards with 2 touchdowns.
172 Todd? Jeez.
That's toasty.
Yeah.
That is toasty.
All
They
right.
they need the win, and
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Dak's going to be passing out of his mind, and if CeeDee's not there, man.
Okay. My hot take is that Lamar Jackson goes for over 35 fantasy points and still loses to the Bengals.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's brutal.
Wow.
Right?
That would be his best game of the season.
Yep. Best game of the season, still loses to the Bengals.
I'm gonna play it a little more conservative. I think Saquon Barkley for the second time this season goes over 30 fantasy points. That's-
For the last year's
Against
offensive.
the Raiders? Is that even a hot take?
Yeah, against the fucking Raiders.
He's done it once all year.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a hot take.
Offensive player of the year from last year. It's just crazy, man.
The sheer fact that it is a hot take
Yeah,
disgusts me.
it's wild. All right, that's going to do it from the Stick Crew. You guys, thank you so much for watching on the YouTube. Make sure to subscribe and drop a like and drop some comments in there. Let's, we'll chat back with you guys if you have any
Absolutely.
questions about fantasy, any sort of fantasy questions. Hit up the TikTok and on the Instagram. We post a lot on there.
Unless
Every
you're fucking
single day.
stupid. If you're fucking stupid, I'm not responding to your comments. Stop saying stupid shit in our comment sections.
If you have any questions about Andrei Svechnikov, they will not be answered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the football people are like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Receiver on the Vikings?
Honestly, at this point, probably.
This fella tight end?
But yeah, make sure to follow on the Apple and on the Spotify, and OnlyFans, we might have it by the end of the season.
I
Who
might
knows?
just drop it, like during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if it's a bad game, I might just.
Yeah,
drop
why not?
it.
I'll tell you what, if the Broncos win the Super Bowl this year, I will $5.99 you can see a picture of my balls on the internet. And I mean that. That is a lock it in.
Oh my God!
Flip it.
Flip it.
It's not going to be taken from a flattering angle either. I'll promise you that.
Oh, brother. All right, you guys. Good
On
luck
that
in
note.
fantasy playoffs this week. Peace.
Peace.